Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. John doesn't have headsets, and I guarantee Gilbert has.
You take them.
Check Gilbert's bag. Yeah, you know, Brian, you do the right thing. When you do these talk shows, you should take your own headsets. It is kind of gross.
Yeah.
It's gross.
You're
and
not
ear infections are all over.
These are the best, sure. S-H-U-R-E.
Now, you wearing your cowboy boots? You always wear cowboy boots, don't you?
I don't always wear cowboy boots.
I thought you did.
You've never seen me wear cowboy boots.
The first time you did the show, you wore them.
They weren't cowboy boots.
That's what I thought they were.
No.
What were they?
Roach stompers.
All right. What does that
Fit
mean?
in the corner and get those critters.
What are they made out of, though?
Those were, hell, I don't know. I just wear them. They look good. Buy them and put them on.
How much ass do you think Johnny Manziel's getting? I mean,
why y'all give me those questions?
He's kicking butt on.
I'd like to think chicks turn him down, but of course that's not the case, right?
Manziel's kicking butt.
He is.
Yeah, we know, Mike.
I love him, dude. I hope he gets another Heisman.
I didn't know you were over there. What's up, buddy? You going hunting?
Shut his mic off.
You like you getting ready to go hunting.
No, but serious football
deer
discussion.
blind.
I just want to ask these guys something quick
Go.
about football, right? Abner Doubleday invented baseball, right?
No, he didn't.
He made it a modern game.
It's a myth. It's a myth. No, he didn't have nothing to do with it, but go ahead.
All right, who invented football then?
Rudy Ray Moe.
No, seriously?
Marcus Dupree in Oklahoma, running back.
That is crazy.
I don't know. There's not real one guy they point to, you know. Like Dr. James Naismith is the basketball guy. Abner Doubleday's a myth, Mike.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He never even played it, really.
Football was...
Isn't that right, Dan? He's a complete myth, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Henry Cartwright was a guy who developed, like, the box score and stuff. He's probably the father of baseball. But
Cartwrights.
You don't hear about football.
Mr. Cartwright.
It was like
1880
something.
Rutgers, Harvard, right?
Yeah.
Rutgers, Princeton.
Who knows?
Brown.
And it was completely different. I mean, modern football, when did that begin?
It is
probably
but it's impressive. I mean, it is impressive how well of it. Like even baseball, like who figured out exactly 90 feet and all that stuff? It's very impressive.
It is. Right.
Like even 60 feet 6 inches.
But the mound has changed. You know, they've lowered it.
Yeah, but
used to be more of a hill.
But not that makes sense. But not because like guys like Bob Gibson, which no one could hit him.
Yeah.
But and Drysdale, those two guys look so dominant. But the mound has never gone in or back, which is amazing to me. Like that was just the right amount of for people to hit 320 and stuff. I don't know. It's fascinating. But football, you never hear.
No.
Someone should get credit for that.
Walter Camp is considered the father of American football.
Walter Camp.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I forgot about the internet. We're sitting here like old folks.
Gilbert he's got you looking up everything over there. Huh?
Yeah.
Anybody got
Put you to work. His
Anybody
personal Google.
No, I know. I was get Gilbert just going, look up a guy. It's Fred Fontaine. Some of those names he was throwing out, some of you guys.
We were lost.
I don't know why I know them.
We were lost.
But
I don't know either.
when he said that one guy, when he said Dennis Weaver, for some reason, it just, you don't know who
Why
Dennis
are you
Weaver
messing
is?
with Dennis Weaver?
No.
Because it's just a goofy name to throw
Gunsmoke
out.
Why
was
is that
a little
goofy?
before my time.
It's kind of funny to say Dennis Weaver.
You never watched McCloud? No,
Yeah.
it's way before your time.
No.
That was a
I
spinoff
was
of
born
a
in
Clint Eastwood movie.
1974. When Gilbert said, hey, when you're talking about football, it's like I switched to the Japanese channel.
Yeah.
That was what the whole show was like for me
until
Gilbert left.
Oh, welcome back in.
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, to me, it's
You
like,
sound like the History Channel. Every time you turn on the History Channel, it's all about Hitler.
well, I'm sorry for trying
The Hitler Channel.
trying to educate the youth.
The History
guess
Channel
so.
is doing it, trust me.
They well, no, but not enough people watch it. We have the younger demographic.
Very true.
This is a family show.
We have the handsy.
Kids, take your ass to bed.
We have the
Too late.
We have the handsy demographic, which is of course the obese men from Pakistan, 38 years old, living with their mother demographic.
Hey, so the one of your alma maters, UCLA.
Yes, one of my alma maters. The only one that talks to me.
You went there?
I started out at UCLA. Yeah.
I don't know. You failed out of it.
Yeah, no.
Excuse me?
You failed out of it.
No.
That's a huge game, though. All of a sudden, Jim Morris turned the entire program around.
Yeah, and Moore was on the staff with the Saints when I played there. Of course, his father was the head coach.
So what makes him so great?
I don't know what I guess he's learned from his mistakes. Remember, he's had a couple other head coaching jobs,
Not nearly
Falcons,
as
and
successful.
exactly not nearly as successful as he's been now. But I think Stanford loses back-to-back weekends, man, because they're 1-4 up against spread teams after a loss. And so Hundley, this quarterback, we were talking about quarterbacks earlier, Winston and Taj Boyd at Clemson and Winston at Florida State. But this Hundley kid is just as dynamic as those guys are. And he takes care of the ball. They are notorious slow starters, though. That's the only knock on UCLA this year. They can't be a slow starter versus Stanford. We saw what happened to Arizona State when they did that. Right. But I think UCLA, their defense is pretty damn good. Anthony Barr, number 11, should be a high draft pick. This would be a very competitive game. Your Cardinal, I guess they've won the last 3 or something like that. And it should be a fun game.
Aggravates me that it's Cardinal without an S.
Why does that aggravate?
I don't know. I always
it used to be the Indians.
Yeah, it used to be the Indians.
Yeah,
it was the Indians. They had a vote.
They're trying to stand out. You can make it another name.
You know what? That was not
the Cardinal.
They had a.
It's not one guy.
It's a tree.
The Stanford Cardinal. You're trying to be like you're an intellectual school. I get it.
No, the students voted. They had a vote when they decided to do away with the Indians. They voted for the Thunder Chickens. That's what won the vote.
Stanford Thunder Chickens.
Yeah, and the brass said, "Hell no, we're gonna pick it ourselves," and they picked.
Well, I'm gonna ask Brian something based on a conversation we had earlier. Can you name 3 people that you hate as much as the current head coach for the University of Texas? Your alma mater you shared with me.
I do not hate
no one
anyone.
hates Mac.
Well, you said you just.
I never said that.
Okay. That must have been Gilbert.
It must have been Gilbert. He knows a lot about the University of Texas and football.
You deny that you have a problem with him as a coach?
Well, I don't deny that I have a problem with him.
What's your problem?
I have a problem with some of his tactics he's utilized through the years.
What are they?
Trying to strong arm the press and
What's going to
silence.
happen to him?
Nothing's going to happen to him as long as he keeps winning. Nothing's going to happen. But
when's he hang it up?
Excuse me?
When's he?
What, would you hang it up if you got 5 years left and $5 million per year?
There were people. There were rumors swirling that it was over.
He helped his cause. Let's say that with the huge win versus the arch rival Oklahoma this past weekend.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That
so
helps.
Is that team playing to keep him around?
Well, I hope they're playing because they have pride and because you got 19 returning starters from a season ago, and you should have been playing like you did last week the entire season. Mm-hmm. And so you got at some point, pride's got to kick in, and you put in all that work. Why let it all go for naught?
I happen to agree with you as a scumbag. Back after these words, the Artie Lange. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Brian Jones here, CBS analyst.
You got
And,
the book.
I got my copy.
Got a copy
Crash
of
and Burn
Lucky you.
and Live to Tell About It.
Get ready to learn how to get laid. Buddy.
I think I got that down.
I'm sure you do. Peyton Manning.
Girl, uncross your ankles.
Peyton Manning. All right.
What about it? Everyone's talking about this Irsay comment. I read it totally different than all these people were freaking out. He basically said, I'm disappointed. The guy was here 14 years. We only won one Super Bowl. He wasn't blaming that on Peyton Manning. That's not the way I read it.
Why
he's just
did he
stating
even bring it up?
But he's stating a fact.
But
Owners
in that
say stupid.
context,
A lot of great owners say stupid stuff. Steinbrenner was one. Jerry Jones. They're never satisfied, a lot of these guys. And I guess he was just stating a fact.
But he wasn't
says
blaming.
stupid
He
stuff
wasn't
every day.
Yeah,
Every
wasn't
day he tweets
blaming
stupid stuff.
Peyton Manning. Not from
See,
where I sit.
I felt like it was inflammatory. Just like Tony Dungy said, he's trying to provoke Peyton. I think there could be something
Maybe it's a
to
little
that.
gamesmanship there.
Yeah, I think there could be something to that because
you better be
his
careful.
impression, I think, is that Peyton, under that intense scrutiny, under that sort of pressure, when he was there early in his career, playoff-type pressure, sometimes wilted a a little bit.
I don't know. I think
Maybe that's
Well,
what,
some read it as
that's
him
what
being
I read into
unappreciative of the years they had, because he goes on to say, Irsay, to say, the great numbers. That's fine. That's nice, but it's all about the ring and
Well,
getting
he got
that.
you a ring.
He did. He did help get him a ring.
the ring is so powerful in professional football that Eli Manning's season this season is going to be forgotten when he retires because he's got 2 rings. That's all anyone's going to remember. Brian Jones, thanks, buddy.
You got it.
Enjoy the book. I love you,
I
man.
will enjoy the book, and congrats on the book, and I'll see you next time.
Come back anytime, man.
You got it.
The great Brian Jones, back after this with Great Divide.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.